Hey everyone, it's Melanie here from Bright House Scents, and I have my vendor Wax Empties to share with you today. So I have it laid all out by vendor, and there's a bunch of wax that's like fall-time wax because we had some beautiful, cool fall days. And then there's a bunch of wax that's like more, light and bright because right now we're in a heat wave. So I've got a good mix of all kinds of things. So we're gonna go through vendor by vendor. So we'll start with Harper James. I have finished all of my Harper James. I have none left in my collection. So I just placed another order. What I'm trying to do with my wax is finish all of my wax from one vendor before I purchase again. Now, I mean, sometimes I don't finish it completely, but I at least come close where there's only a couple bags left or something. But with Harper James, I actually finished all of it. And I did just place an order. So Autumn Craze, roasted pine cones, sugar cookie, marshmallow fireside, yellow cake, and caramel apple. And this was one of the brownie bags. So there's 6 pieces in here, which is perfect for my open concept. I use the whole bag, 1 piece in each of my warmers. I have 6 warmers in my open concept, and it was great. It was the perfect amount of wax. You do really get the caramel apple here, and then you get a hint of that roasted pine cones. Beautiful fall scent. I really like that. Sweet strawberry cookies. This is a full-size like snack bar bag. This is strawberry pound cake, pink sugar, and sugar cookie. Love this one in my bedroom. The mix between strawberry pound cake and pink sugar for me is everything. I love it. So I get like several warms from these in my bedroom. I don't use nearly as much wax there. This is not like a super performer. Like it performs fine for my bedroom, but in an open space, I'm not really sure. It's not a super performer, but it's wonderful. I would definitely repurchase it. Palo Sugar Shop, Palo Santo, Marshmallow Fireside, Cinnamon Sugar Donuts, Buttercream Sugar Cookie Royale. And this is, again, one of the snap bar bags. So I get several warms from this. I've actually been using this one in my basement when I'm recording because I have a recording studio in my basement. So on days when I'm recording, I want something that's my favorite. And the Palo Santo in this is so good. It's not like the masculine leaning one. It's like the good, almost like bakery kind of one. So yeah, this is really good. And I've been using it in my studio is just like an office space kind of thing. Like it's not large, so that performs really well in there. Okay, we have Sassy Girl Aroma. I went through a bunch of bags of Sassy Girl. So I did orange birthday cake, which is creamy orange sherbet blended with a frosted birthday cake. It's great. It smells like orange creamsicle, but just a little bit more cakey. Hot orange Danish, fresh baked Danish, orange zest, and the aroma of drizzled cream frosting. This is like an orange bakery smell, which is great. Toasted cookies, toasted marshmallows with sugar cookies. This one didn't perform. I did this in my open space. It didn't perform well there, so then I moved it up into my bedroom, and it was beautiful in my bedroom. Pumpkin pretzel latte. So this is a creamy, steamy latte that dances with rich pumpkin butter, festive pumpkin pie spice, sweet vanilla bean, honey graham crackers, and gooey marshmallow toasted over smoked woods. That's a lot that it says here. I didn't get all of that. I just got like a pumpkin-y pretzel latte. I wasn't getting all the woodsiness and all that stuff, no. But it was good, but I wasn't getting all those good things. It's Fall Charlie Brown, apple pumpkin strudel, and zucchini bread. This is really great. This is super fall. You're getting the apple very much, and you're getting that zucchini bread very much, and it's like the perfect October scent probably. Mrs. Claus's latte. I thought this smelled like a chocolate latte. So it's gingerbread lattes, fresh brewed coffee, and sugar snickerdoodles. I didn't get that. I didn't get any gingerbread from this. It smelled like a chocolate latte. Like this, it doesn't say chocolate in here, but like, I'm pretty sure there's chocolate in here. Like it was so potent to me. This was only about a 6 out of 10. And really it smelled like chocolate. Oh, Palo's Fireside. I wrote on this one. I wrote love, repurchase, 12 hours, 8 out of 10. I loved this so much. Okay. Relaxing next to a cozy fireplace with Palo wood crackling away. And that's what it was. You were getting that Palo Santo wood, not like masculine. It was just, oh, I loved it. Dawn of the Donuts. Christine from Christine's Scent Scene sent this one to me. I love this. Vanilla frosting, cinnamon rolls, and jelly donuts. This reminds me of cherry apple strudel from Scentsy. Do you know that one? It was very much like like that, but I think stronger than that one because that one actually doesn't perform great in my house, but I do love it. So I did this in my bedroom. And the reason I did it in my bedroom was because cherry apple strudel from Scentsy doesn't perform well for me in the open space. I use that one in my bedroom. And I thought this smelled so much like that on cold that I'm like, I wonder if it'll be the same situation. So I ended up warming that in my bedroom, loving it, and performed great in there. Strawberry cupcakes, strawberry vanilla cupcake with buttercream frosting. It's exactly what it says it is. Cuddle by the fire, fall yoga pants by the fire, sugar cookies, hazelnut, marshmallow fluff, and lattes. I don't know what fall yoga pants by the fire is, but it's just like, for me, it was just like a cozy fall type of scent. I didn't specifically get lattes or like coffee from this, but I mean, it says lattes, but I didn't really get that. Don't look under the bed. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I warmed this yesterday. Ooh, hot pretzels with a sweet yet salty caramel gooey marshmallow and fresh baked cookies. Love me a pretzel. Love me a hot pretzel with some cookie, with some bread. Like, this was so good. It's called Don't Look Under the Bed, and it was fantastic. So yeah, that's my Sassy Girl. From Zape, I went through a bunch of clams. I'm almost out of Zape too. I only have a couple left. So I did dried leaves, toasted marshmallow, and caramel cider. I liked this one. I did find that there was like more cider than was like my preference. So it was okay while it warmed. I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was okay. Cookie Cakery. This is butter cookies, vanilla cake, cookie dough, and buttercream. And of course, this is like, bakery, but with a vanilla base. It was lovely. Did that one in my bedroom because sometimes those vanilla scents don't do well in my open space. So I did that in my bedroom and it was great there. Apple cinnamon donuts, whipped cream, and espresso. This was a really nice performer. Did it in my open concept. It was great. Breakfast in bed, cinnamon donuts, pumpkin waffles, zucchini bread, and crushed pecans. You did get all of it. I definitely got the zucchini bread, but I got the other notes as well. I did that in my open concept and it performed probably like medium. And then honey buttered baguette. This is creamy honey butter and fresh baked French bread. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know I love bread smell. So this was like, it's everything. Any bread smell is like everything I could ever dream of. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with bread smell, but I am, and I loved it. So that one was my favorite out of the Zape ones that I warmed. Definitely that one was. Zape is okay for me. Like, it gives me an average throw. It doesn't blow me out of the water, but at the same time, I can smell it. So, it's okay. Okay, L3. I want to say one Bitty Betty loaf, which is her little small loaves, and then maybe one like little trig tart, which is kind of like a snap bar, but a small one, left of L3, and then I'm done. I have no more L3 left in my collection. I'm one of the few people that didn't purchase, because when she was going to close, now she's not going to close, so that's great for me. But when she was going to close, every time I would go on to purchase, just the scents that I wanted were sold out, right? Because everyone was like a beast getting on there. So I just missed out, and I was like, well, I don't want to place an order if I'm not going to get the scents I really want, right? So I never ended up ordering. But now she's open, so I'll be able to order. So I'm almost out of L3 wax. I only have 2 left. And so I warmed through Emerald City. This is baked Granny Smith apple pie topped with brown sugar on a pretzel crust. And this was, maybe she calls these a puppy pack bag or something. It was like little shapes in here. Did this in my open concept. Oh, this was so good. You were getting that pretzel. You were getting the apple, like a granny apple, but then you're getting it like kind of bakery, but it was very fall and it was lovely. And then I just did a sample, Dina Fash. I don't know. This was bakery, so it was something bakery. I liked it. Okay, that's it for L3. Melting Memories. So I warmed through Fireside Cookies, which is sugar cookies, Palo Santo, and marshmallow Fireside. This is one of her full, like, large snap bar bags. So this was great. You got the marshmallow Fireside mixed with the Palo Santo, mixed with the sugar cookie, like standard stuff. I really enjoyed it. Performed great in my open space. Lavender tea and almond macaroons. I've been obsessed with tea and cakes. That's what I'm just into. I've warmed so much tea and cakes lately. So I warmed this, and then like the next day I warmed it again. So basically in my open concept, I do half a bag and then half a bag. So I get 2 warms from this. And I loved it so much, and it performed so well. I have to say, I've been using tea and cakes from everybody. Melting Memories is giving me the longest lasting throw. And also it's nice and strong too, but it's really like carrying. This went for several hours. It's almond, citrus, jasmine tea, vanilla, tonka, and maple. Basically smells like tea and cakes, and it's amazing. I would repurchase that again. I loved every second of it. Okay, we are at Up the Creek scents. I'm almost out of Up the Creek. I have like maybe 3 or 4 little bags of wax from Up the Creek, and then I'm done. So deep fried apples. Oh, this is so good. This is like a beast of a performer. There was only 4 pieces in this bag. I did it in my open concept, and it was cranked. Hours. Up the Creek performs so good for me. Hours. And it was like apples, like fall apples in some kind of like bakery-ish kind of, but not too bakery, you know. Oh my gosh, so good. Blueberry hot apple pie. First of all, Up the Creek blueberry is excellent. And then the hot apple pie, it was everything I could ever have imagined. I used one of these, I don't know what, this comes in like 7 pieces or something, 6 or 7 pieces in there. I used it in my open concept, hours, and just a champion performer. Strawberry sugar cookies. This one was a little bit lighter. I did this one in my bedroom. I got 2 warms from this. And it was beautiful. It was like maybe strawberry pound cake-ish kind of with the sugar cookie. Beautiful, not like a 10 out of 10, more like a 7 out of 10, which was more than fine for my bedroom. Okay, so that's Up the Creek. Let's go through Lavender and Speckles. I did some faves from Lavender and Speckles. Palo Santa. I mean, did you? Are you? Do you know about it? This is so good, this one. So Donut Shop Palo, which is cinnamon sugar donuts and Palo Santo, and then roasted pine cones. It's magnificent. It's just like, it is a love of my life. I will repurchase this over and over again. The Palo Santo is just like, it's so almost bakery. You know, if you've had Lavender and Speckles, you know about it. The Palo Santo is excellent. And then with the roasted pine cones, that was so good. Now, meanwhile, it's not a 10 out of 10 performer in my house. It's really not. It's more like about a 6. So scent appeal is a 10 out of 10 for sure. Performance is more like a 6 out of 10 in my open space, which is just enough for me to keep using it in my open space. If a scent goes under a 6, I tend to just move it to smaller spaces. So it's like, just meets the mark of being okay for my open concept, you know? But it's so good. I did strawberry cupcakes at Tiffany's and pretzel. This was from a sampler, so just 3 small pieces, or like 3 reasonable pieces. I did this in my basement, and it was nice, you know, average performer. Donut Shop and Palo and coconut buttercream. So this was good. I did get a bit of the coconut, not a ton though. I did that in my basement. It was okay down there. It wasn't a great performer, but it was okay. Honey Spice Pine Cones. Oh, this one performed really nicely for me. I did this in my open space. And this is sweet honey pears with a touch of spice blended with roasted pine cones. You really get the honey pears here, and they are like seasonal, very like fall, right? And you get a hint of that roasted pine cones. Really, really pretty and a really nice performer. I really like that. I would repurchase it. Donut Shop and Palo and apples. So this is cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo Santo, and Mac apple. This was a sampler bag, so I had the 3 pieces. Did this in my basement. Got a great throw in my basement on that. Donut Shop and Palo and pretzel. Again, 3 pieces. Did that in my basement. It was okay. It wasn't grand, but it was okay. Just straight up little sample of Donut Shop and Palo, amazing, and a little raspberry jam sample. I just do these ones in my office, and they're fine in there. You know, it's like my office is small, so it's all good. Okay, let's get into Goose Creek. So I did Carrot Cake Pop from Goose Creek. This is very carrot cakey, very carrot cake pop. I liked it. It performed well. Marshmallow Snow Cream. This is my favorite scent from Goose Creek. This is the one, I mentioned this in a few of my videos. This is the one that gives me banana popsicle vibes. And I mean, I don't think there's banana in it, but it does. And I just really like this, and I do it in my bedroom, and I just really like it. Oh, I did 2 of these. Look at me. I got through 2 of those. I think I bought like 10 of those, and then I saw it go on sale again, and then I bought 10 more. And then there's another one that's like, it's not marshmallow snow cream, but it's marshmallow cream, or it's a different one, but it smells almost exactly the same. I still get the banana popsicle vibe. I bought like 10 of those. Like, I went hard on that. Okay, pumpkin pound cake. I liked this one okay, performed okay. I did it in my basement. It was kind of just like a generic bakery smell. You know, if you asked me while it was warming, did I know there was pumpkin in it? No, I didn't. And then snowman cookie. Ooh, no, I didn't like this one. The cookie in this is gross. This smelled fake. It smelled waxy. It smelled like, ugh, like this was not a good bakery one. And sometimes with Goose Creek, I do find that the bakery ones do smell waxy. Some of them do, some of them don't. So this one did. I did not like this, and I would not repurchase that. That was Snowman Cookie. No, not for me. Okay, Rose Girls. Guys, I almost finished all my Rose Girls, not quite, but I got my stash down to like almost done. And then I went hard, and I went like, I think I did an RTS. I think I did another RTS. I think I did a Mario pre-order. And I just recently, just like the other night, did another RTS. I don't know what it's been getting so crazy. Rose Girls has been doing good for me. I've been really enjoying the wax. I've been getting pretty good throw. I tried her Kahuna, does she call it a Kahuna box or something, where it's just like a bunch of different scents. You don't know what you're gonna get. So I warmed through a ton of those, and like there were so many that I loved that I would never have purchased, but I was like, wow, I really like this. So yeah, I've been getting into Rose Girls, and I've been loving it. So we'll go through first all the ones that were in the Kahuna. So these were ones that I didn't, I just got them. I didn't pick them specifically. So we'll go through those first, and then we'll go through the bags that I melted through, like the full-size bags. Okay, Daydreams, Fluffy Towels, Lavender, Fresh Linen, Swedish Dream Salt. Not for me. I'm not really into this. It's kind of like a laundry type of scent, kind of. But I did it in my bathrooms, and it was totally fine there, but not a smell. Hot Shot, French Vanilla Latte, Espresso Beans, Cookie Butter. The espresso is strong. Rose Girls has strong espresso, and sometimes it can lean a bit skunky. It did in there for me. I'm okay with that. I do like coffee in my house, so I mean, it performed super well, but you know, if you're not a coffee lover, that's a bit much. Absolute Sugar Cookies. This is Absolute Coffee, Sugar Milk, and Monster Cookies. This one wasn't quite as extreme as the other, but still, that coffee comes through hard. You gotta like coffee when you're ordering Rose Girls coffee, in my experience, in the ones that I've tried. Dreaming of You, Herbal Lavender, Chamomile Blossom, Cotton Candy, and Peppermint. Didn't like this. I don't do Herbal Lavender at all. Did not like that. Did that in my guest room. It was fine. Like, I'm not really in that room, you know, but not for me. Autumn Mountain, Cider Lang, Dunk My Donut, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. It was great. Just a nice fall scent. Penguin Mario, no, it's not for me. And it's too bad because this is a beast of a performer. Spearmint, Whipped Cream, Vanilla Bean, Noel, and Sweater Weather. So first and foremost, I don't like spearmint. I like mint, I like peppermint, I like buttermint, I like green fresh mint, garden mint. I'm into mint, but not spearmint. And this is spearmint heavy. And then you get that Sweater Weather. And I don't like Sweater Weather either. That's what I'm realizing. I'm like, ew, this is not just spearmint, it's Sweater Weather, and I don't do Sweater Weather. It's not for me. That Bath & Body Works candle, like, no, I'm not here for it. So Penguin Mario, I use this in my guest room. I use this in my office. I use this in my basement. But I put it in on days where I wasn't really going to be in those spaces. It is a beast of a performer. Like the day I had this in my basement, I had to close my basement door and be like, wow, it was wafting all the way up through the house. That spearmint is something, you know, you're contending with something serious there. Now, meanwhile, you know, if you have a headache or something and you like mint scents for that type of thing, this might be really good for you. For me, it's a no. You Had Me at Aloe. Oh, I loved this one. Green Apple, Aloe Leaf, Zen, and Hello Beautiful BBW type. This was like fresh, outdoorsy, green, but it had some sweetness from the green apple. I had the windows open on one of the days and the breeze was breezing through, and this was beautiful. And like, I never would have thought to purchase that on my own. Oh, I liked it so much. Busy Like Bunnies, Morning Sex, Fresh Spring Water, Mandarin, and Sweet Mango. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I love her mandarin. I love her mango. I loved it. Blackberry jam eggnog, blackberry jam butter cookies and creamy eggnog. I basically couldn't smell this. I did it in my office, which is a pretty small space, and got nothing from it. So, you know, sometimes that happens. Don't worry, be hoppy. Citrus, cilantro, lime, basil, speechless, which is raindrop, satsuma, and coastal kale. I didn't think I would like this one because the cilantro, I'm not a huge cilantro lover, but I loved it. Anything with speechless is like an absolute fave. It's fresh, it's outdoorsy, it's just good. Makeup sex, kale, raindrop, satsuma, clean, masculine, fresh. It was everything good. It was clean, masculine, and fresh. I did it in my bathroom and in my bedroom, and it was lovely. In mint condition, salty sea spray, hot sand, herbal lavender, and icy mint. Can't do it. I can't do those herbal lavender ones. Didn't like it, but it performed nice. That performed really well, but that's not a Mel smell. Queen of Hearts, Apple Crisp, Palo Santo, and Vanilla Bean Noel. It was awesome. Perfect apple, vanilla, like Palo Santo, fall time kind of smell. That was so good. Summer Fling. Oh, Copper Coconut Sands, BBW type, raspberry sauce, and Summer Sunshine. Not for me. That Copper Coconut Sands, whatever that is, I don't like that. I did that one in my bathroom, and it definitely was wafting out of there, so it was a good performer. Hoppy Hour, Strawberry Slush, Kiwi, Key Lime Pie, and Blonde Moment. This was great. This was so great. That Key Lime Pie, that's real. It's strong. This was super strong. It was like fun, fruity summer day type scent. It was great. Okay, now let's get into the full bags. These are ones that I specifically ordered. The other ones sort of just came in the Kahuna box, but these are ones that I've ordered. So Pineapple Speechless. This is everything. This is Speechless, which is Satsuma, Raindrops, and Coastal Kale, which is like an absolute favorite for me. It is fresh and outdoorsy, and that Satsuma is balanced so perfectly. And then you mix in some pineapple with this. I'm a huge pineapple fan. That was amazing. I would repurchase that in a heartbeat. Then I just had pineapple. This is juicy, rich, pineapple goodness. I loved it. Tea and Cakes, another Tea and Cakes, and I just recently ordered more of this. So good, really good. I will say that the Melting Memories Tea and Cakes one performed better than this one did for sure. I got about maybe 5 hours from this, and the Melting Memories one probably went for 7 or 8 hours. So, but this smells amazing nonetheless. You know, I would repurchase. I did repurchase. Save the Drama for Your Mama, Pink Sugar and Monster Cookie. I did this in my bedroom. Love pink sugar in my bedroom. And so the Monster Cookie gives it like almost bakery, but it's not full bakery, so it's still very bedroom appropriate. I loved that. I would repurchase. Carbs, this is my favorite from Rose Girls, my favorite of all time. It's donuts, cookies, and bread, and you get there's a bready, cinnamon, sugary. It's life itself for me. It's like a 9 out of 10 performer for me while it goes, but it only goes for 4 hours. Rose Girls Bakery only goes for 4 hours for me, and I don't know why that is, but it just does. But while it's going, it is a fantastic performer, and it's wonderful, and I just recently purchased 3 bags of that, and I will purchase it forever and ever, amen. You know, that's how good it is. Okay, Birdo and Bowser's Bonfire. Oh, this was so good too. Campfire marshmallow, toasted graham crackers, confetti cake, toffee butter, scotch pretzels, cookies, cream cheese frosting, marshmallow fireside. Basically, you're getting like the marshmallow fireside and the toasty, roasty, toasty mallows, but then it's mixed with some bakery. Like, you know, you gotta get it. If you know about it, you gotta get it to get it. It's really a great scent. Okay, so that is my vendor wax empties. I've been warming through so much. My stash is really light. Like, I just recently made some purchases. I purchased Harper James because I just finished all my Harper James. I did Rose Girls. I've been going hard on Rose Girls. I did a K scented melts because I only have 1 bag of K's left. So I was like, okay, I'm almost done that. So I did K scented melts order recently. And then I did one more. What else did I do? Oh, I just ordered for the first time ever from the pharmacist's daughter. So I have a list of vendors that I want to order from, right? It's like, there's like 15 vendors on there, and there's so many good ones that I want to order from. And so, you know, every so often I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready to try a new vendor. My wax stash is at a pretty good place, right? So yeah, I tried pharmacist's daughter. So we'll see. I'll share those hauls when those come in. But ultimately, yeah, I've been warming through a ton of wax, and my stash is like small for me. Anyways, for me, even my Scentsy stash, it's like, it's small. I'm looking at my wax and I'm like, I have like 2 drawers and a countertop here. What? I should have like 8 drawers of wax and a countertop and a cupboard and another cupboard and another cupboard on top of that. Like sometimes that's how much wax I have. And right now I just have 2 drawers, just 2 like small pull-out drawers, and my Scentsy bars are on a countertop. And even my Scentsy bars, I used to have like 300. I think I have like 150. Wow, that's a lot of wax warming and a lot of not purchasing. I was really conscious this year, not that I didn't purchase wax, I definitely did, but I was really conscious to be like, okay, you have from a certain vendor, so just use what you have and just try to wait it out. And that is hard to do because it's like, I'm always watching the YouTube videos. You know, I'm always watching everybody else in all the hauls, and I'm like, oh my gosh, every single scent sounds amazing and all I want to do is have this wax, but like, I gotta rein it in. So anyways, I did that, which has allowed me to like go a little bit ham this fall. So yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of hauls come in, and then in January, I'll probably do something similar to what I've done now, just to sort of warm through all the wax from that vendor before I buy again. Anyway, that's my strategy. It's working. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one.